So let's look at process goals. I'm a great fan of process goals. I think they're really effective ways of thinking, and they're things that should be really encouraged, and we don't do enough of it. So what they are is, in many senses, are about working on your concentration. Concentrate on the here and now, and concentrate on precisely what you're doing. If you do that, the fastest finish time, the best finish position will take care of themselves. In running, process goals a little bit tricky, can be quite hard to define in terms of some of the ways we evaluate goal setting, such as are they specific, are they measurable, are they attainable, and you have to be creative in how you approach those. But once you do that, once you get on top of that, once you start getting systems where you start thinking about, am I doing, and in this case, arm action, and you get a way of judging whether your arm action is going smoothly, your arm action is getting rhythm, and you can then start modifying and changing your arm action so that it starts becoming more efficient. Then you start to being able to concentrate on some of the bits of technique that really can help performance, and things like arm are really effective because your arms aren't doing the main part of the work, that's your legs in running. So by getting your arms in rhythm, there's something that you actually can concentrate on there, not carrying the burden of the weight, the burden of the effort. And so you can get that rhythm back. And of course we know what goes the relationship between our arms and our legs, and if we get a rhythm of our arms correct and smooth, then our legs will follow. And certainly it's a really positive experience to get control of your arms and get them nice and smooth, get them nice and relaxed, and then get the sense that your legs are following. And certainly that tense arms as people start trying hard is a real limitation, a real way of feeling really tired. And people often report to me feeling really tense shoulders at the end of races, and it's because they're tense. It's tense. They were a bit nervous beforehand. They're running with great effort. That's absolutely commendable, but what we're looking for is maximum effort, but not maximum effort in a way that you're really tense in places that need to be relaxed. Concentration is about focusing all your efforts on the working parts that will produce the best performance, and that won't mean having tense arms and tense shoulders and tense muscles, which are not meant to be doing that if you're doing something different. So there's some tips. Things like run tall, keeping your hips high, getting into a rhythm, and that can be done through counting. So some people like to count to fours. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the rhythm, the sound of each number relates to the landing of each foot. I'm not really a great fan of that because I think you get a little bit lopsided. That the one always emphasises the left or the right leg, whichever you stand on, and you seem to emphasise the first and the third, the 1, 2, 3, 4, and in a sort of 4/4 rhythm, which a lot of pop music is. I'm a great fan of counting in 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I picked that tip up from cycling, and the lovely part about 3s is it alternates legs, so it's left and it's right, and it's left and it's right, and it's left and it's right, and you get into a rhythm, and you can just really chip that along. The 1, 2, 3, 4 doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, however, I would say just works a little bit better with music. If you're listening to music, if you train listening to music, you can use music in exactly the same way. Want to go back to the start? Let's do other scenarios. Click back to the start. Want to learn psychological skills? There's the button accordingly.